Hey, welcome to day 3. Today we're going to look a bit at relative velocity in motion. Let's look at the basics first. So two trains approach each other, each with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour with respect to the Earth. The speed of one train with respect to the other, as an observer on the train sees it, is what? So in this case we can see that, okay, we have train A and B, and it says they're approaching each other. So A and B. So A has some vector traveling at some speed 80 kilometers in one direction, and it says the other one is heading right towards it as well. It's also going to be 80 kilometers per hour. And it's saying what is the relative speed between them. So basically what it's asking for is how fast does A observe B to be approaching it, or how fast does B observe A to be approaching it. So if we want to look from A's perspective, it's basically think of it as if A was stationary. How fast is B coming towards it? B is coming towards it at a rate of 160 kilometers per hour. And now let's look at similarly two cars traveling in the same direction. So if one's traveling at 90 kilometers per hour and the other at 75. An observer in the second car would see the first car traveling at what speed? So in this case, if we have two cars, so the first car we're saying is going at 90 kilometers per hour. And the other train is traveling at 75 kilometers per hour. So basically what we're looking, again, to think about as from one perspective, like how is one person's position changing relative to the other? So in this case, if one car is traveling at 75 kilometers per hour, because the other car is traveling faster, that other car is gaining on that first car. So you can think of it as that first car is gaining, or not gaining on it, but like getting further and further and further away at a rate of 15 kilometers per hour. Just the subtraction of the two. So we can think of it as like, how do we get that 70? We have 90 minus that 15 is equal to 75. In the previous one, we had 80 kilometers per hour minus that 160 is equal to that 80. Right? So in this case, 15 kilometers per hour. Previous one was 160 kilometers per hour.